Hello again. Yes, this is the MetGFK.com Fast Forward Spring and Summer Forecast 2017. Apologies for the delay in the video, but been a few technical hitches and then we were here now. So a quick look at April so far, and this is from the Met Office statistics for the 1st of April until the 17th, 2017. And as you can see, no shakes there. It's been a very dry month, especially in the south and central England. Also dry over southeast Scotland and northeast England. Parts of Northern Ireland also experiencing much drier weather than they would expect for this time of the year. Parts of northern Scotland have been closer to normal, but still very dry. Only the Highlands, very far north, seeing anything quite close to normal. So what's the rest of the spring and summer got to offer? Well, looking at my forecast really for May, and I think we're going to find that high pressure is going to be lingering out to the west of the British Isles, but it will sort of migrate further out into the Atlantic, allowing low pressure to come off, it will form over the continent. Cooler weather still looks like being in the forecast for most of May, and any precipitation is more likely than the east coast, where we could get appreciable falls of rain actually in the southeast England, especially at times, whereas the west is best if you want the drier weather. Going on to June, and I think the jet stream will become established over the British Isles as low pressure comes off the Atlantic, thanks to high pressure sinking further south into the continent. But I think as we go through June, we will find that the high will slightly move sort of more towards the east, and that's going to allow this winds to sort of move more up from a southerly point, sort of like that, and that's going to allow for much warmer weather to spread north, becoming quite a bit humid as well at times, but then the risk of some thunderstorms developing. Some of the thunderstorms actually could be very heavy indeed. So quite an unsettled theme, I think, into June. Not a complete washout, but yeah, a lot more rain about, and they say quite a bit of thunderstorms as well. But we will a moment, because it's a very complicated month, is July. I think it'll be dry and sunny in the south with more unsettled conditions moving south during the month. So basically what we're thinking we're going to happen is that high pressure is going to be sort of situated here, and low pressure is going to be more over the continent. So we're going to get the south of England seeing more in the way of higher rainfall than we've expected over the last few months, whereas the north of England looks like continuing to stay a little bit more drier. And the high indeed looks like building over Scotland, so further over Scotland, with low pressure over France will start to sort of move north, affecting the British Isles. I think we will actually start then to see some very, very think it's going to be mostly dry and sunny, thunderstorm, I think. So quite unsettled, generally speaking, for July. So not really very good summer, I'm afraid, so far, is it? On to August. Now August, I think it's going to be mostly dry and sunny at first, with high pressure replacing the low pressure over the continent. That in turn is going to bring up very, very hot air from the south. We could well see record temperatures of 38 degrees, 100 Fahrenheit or more over the London area. The southwest, on the other hand, will see thundery rain and severe lightning, as low pressure tends to try and move north from Biscay. So that's the sort of scenario we think we're going to get, and sort of low pressure like that. High pressure will remain over the Greenland area and Iceland. We will also be looking towards the Atlantic for tropical storms to be coming out of, which will be actually a very stormy period for the Florida area, I think, and the Bahamas. We'll see a lot of hurricanes, and these then will drift north towards the British Isles as we go through, probably towards the latter part of August. So yeah, so the last 2 weeks, I think, of August, it's going to be very hot, very humid, a lot of heavy and severe thunderstorms, lasting probably most of the day and through the night in places, although we will see some hot sunshine in between. So, in summary, here at MetJeff, we are going for a wetter than average summer. There will be some drier interludes as well, but I think temperatures on the cool side, especially at first, but we are expecting some very warm or even hot spells as we go through June and July. But this, of course, sparking off some heavy thunder showers with, or storms, I should say. Some of these could be very severe lightning with them, and possibly giving flooding in places. And yeah, so flooding is a real risk this summer, I'm afraid. So yeah, it's looking like basically a typical British summer. We'll be getting some showers and maybe some periods of rain. Also some drier interludes and some very hot spells mixed in. But we are expecting 1 or 2 very deep depressions to cross the country, and these could give winds up to 17 miles an hour at times, especially over northern England and Scotland. Okay, so there you are. Not a very exciting forecast for the summer if you're a holidaymaker, but let's hope things change, and we will keep you updated here at metjeffuk.com if things are looking a bit brighter or whatever. And on that note, I'll say whatever the weather, enjoy it.